I think women should get paid the same amount as men.
I think women's rights are like unequal because like boys have much more sports than women do, and it's like unfair because men get paid higher than women when women work more.
I think it's unfair because like women do less than like the men do, like get paid and just like jobs and stuff.
I think women should be able to do the same thing as men do, and be that women's right people, they should be treated the same.
All girls, everyone should be treated the same, but like
Derechos de las mujeres.
Rights because they're people. Maybe we should even get special rights because we're special.
Rights, particularly rights for white women, they've been increased since like way back when, but there's still a long way to go. Not only with like the official stuff, but the social things as well. That's my opinion.
I think that women's rights are important because women's rights are human rights, and over half of our population, not even just in the school, but in the United States, are women, and their well-being interacts with and affects the well-being of everybody else. So I think it's really important to consider equal pay, as well as maternity leave and childcare support, providing other kinds of opportunities for women to be able to be employed and to utilize skills that they carry in the home, and making that equitable across the country.
That women have done an awful lot of work for equality, but we still have an awful long way to go. The pay gap is still significant between men and women, and also the promotion gap. And for me, my interest is the STEM fields, and there's still an awful lot of women that could enter that field but don't. There's probably 15% of all STEM professionals are women, and around that. So we really need more work there too. So.
Women's rights to me are very important, and I feel like women have made a lot of progress professionally, and I think that males and females deserve equal pay, and that I also think that women have this responsibility of having kids, and that adds a lot of stress and pressure to their life while still balancing a family and work, and so they definitely deserve equal pay for doing the same work that men do. And women have come a long way, and we're gaining a lot of power in Congress, and I'm just really excited for this next generation of ladies to run this world.
I think that all women should have as equal rights just as much as men, because like in hockey, if you're a professional hockey player, men have enough to be rich, but women don't even have enough to support themselves. So I think that all should be equal, and girls girls do a lot more than men, in my opinion.
Women, they have more rights than they did in the past, but they still don't have all the rights that men do, and they need to get it.
They should be equally respected.
So we've been talking a lot about kindness this year, and I thought the assembly we had about women being kind to one another was super important, because we are in a society that naturally sets women up in a way to fail or to have to work a little bit harder to get to the same place men do, and so I think it's important that we support one another to help get to that point.
I think that girls should be able to do as many things as boys can. Women's rights to me is women not having gender roles and not being expected to do housework and take care of the kids like men can do that stuff too.
Expected to do all the work according to men, but in reality it's not true.
To me, women's rights means that across all places, whether we're in school, work, or even the grocery store, that women of all races have rights that are equal to that of men and everyone else around them.
So, women's rights. I don't like that if a male assistant principal had the same job as I did, that there's a good likelihood that he would be making $1 and I would only be making 80 cents. I want my 20 cents. I deserve my 20 cents. I want my dollar.
Women's rights!